Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the testing and development Ride JBI has been doing with the 2025 Honda CRF450R. First, let's introduce the test rider, Gino Prida, who has been very helpful with his feedback over the years, as Ride JBI has provided Gino with JBI suspension for his previous Husqvarna FC450 Rockstar Edition with JBI Spec KYB A kit, and also his previous KTM 450 SXF Factory Edition with JBI Spec WP Exact Pro 6500s with JBI Pro Perch Upgrade and JBI Spec WP Linkage Shock. Gino rides and races regularly with numerous podium and top 5 finishes at the competitive World Vet Nationals held at Glen Helen Raceway. Pairing Gino's riding experience with his own strong understanding of suspension, as Gino often does his own suspension maintenance, allows for Gino to provide very detailed and accurate rider feedback. Gino's 2025 Honda CRF450R features our JBI Spec Showa fork revalve with JBI Pro Perch, along with genuine Showa Kashima coated upper tubes, genuine Showa Works emerald tubes, and black billet fork lugs. The rear shock also features our JBI Spec Showa shock revalve, along with an upgraded 18mm DLC-coated shock shaft. For reference, Gino is 6'1" and weighs 200 pounds. When I first revalved Gino's Honda suspension, I increased the fork spring rate by 1 rate, going from the stock 5.0 Newton to a 5.1 Newton. The rear spring was also changed from the stock 52 Newton to a 54 Newton. Gino was pleased with the initial setup and felt the bike was overall improved compared to stock. Smoother and more comfortable over the small and medium bumps, better suspension holdup during fast, aggressive riding, and improved bottoming resistance during high impacts and jump landings. After Gino logged in a month of riding and racing, Gino felt the rear of the bike rode low compared to the front, meaning we have room for improving the balance of the bike. To resolve this, we first tried adding spring preload, which did help the shock's ride height, but the added spring preload came at the expense of the shock losing plushness over the small and medium bumps. We also tried different low-speed compression and high-speed compression adjustments, but none of that resolved the issues without creating a compromise elsewhere in the shock's performance. Our next step was trying a firmer shock spring than the 54 Newton. With a firmer shock spring installed, Gino and I linked up at Fox Raceway to try it out. Immediately, Gino noted the bike had improved balance front to back in terms of damping and spring rate. We did try a few shock clicker adjustments, but settled back on the plush setting per our JBI suspension settings guide. With this new information we learned, our JBI spring rate chart was updated. Ride JBI takes a very incremental approach to tuning and developing our JBI spec suspension settings. As a tuner, my goal is continuous improvement, and that is achieved by consistently testing and working with a large sample of riders. I have been tuning the Honda CRF lineup since 2005, and it's been fun bike to watch evolve over the years. The 2025 model is surely the best CRF yet.